to lose your access or something like that. I guess you'll get warned a couple of times, but if you just keep doing it, that's it. They shut you down, so you're going to lose your channel and everything if you have channels. So anyways, I think I pay like $10 or $11 Canadian for the premium, and I find it makes a really big difference. Like, I mean, it's nice not to have the ads, but not have to have the ad stopper. What is it called again? Ad blocker slowing things down too, I guess. I don't know if that's just in my head, but I can turn that off and I'm not berated by ads because I have the premium. So, and you know, people are whining and bitching about Twitter paying, you know, these people got to understand, like, everything can't just be free. Advertising won't support everything. And if you really want freedom of speech, well, there's just so many people out there that don't want you to have it. So then they try to, you know, hold Elon hostage. You know, Facebook is, you know, being hostage by FBI and all that. So, but I mean, the point is that there's stuff you just have to put up with or pay for. That's all there is to it. You know, I mean, you pay you pay to rent things. You know, when you go and rent a lawnmower or the like, you got no problem with that. But I don't see how that's any different than somebody running a piece of software. I mean, I'm very unhappy with VidQ because of the price of their software, but I don't kick them in the balls for wanting money for their software because it's helping me make money, supposedly. And same with TubeBuddy and these other ones, plus other softwares. I pay for my Wondershare Filmora. Every year I give them, I think it's $80 for, like, you know, an entire year's license with it and everything. I think I had the lifetime license now. I think I switched myself over to that. So I paid a flat rate and that's it. I just, you know, I got one to share for more forever, supposedly. Canva, that's a monthly thing. I pay $19 a month for Canva. But I mean, Canva is extremely useful. I mean, I'm making not just things for the YouTube. I make graphics for stuff I'm doing, and, you know, I make graphics for some friends, just, you know, because they wanted some graphics for their little business, whatever. And so I don't know why you complain about using, you know, and the same thing, if I got to pay YouTube $11 a month to keep their stupid ads out of my face, no problem. I don't see how that's any different than having cable, where you're paying so much a month to have cable or satellite, not satellite internet, but satellite TV. You're paying for all that, but you're still berated with ads. So I don't know, folks. Maybe people want to have a rethink about their complaining about paying $8 or $10 to Elon. You know, I mean, this is the biggest thing out there, like Twitter, Town Square, like he says. Going to pay for everything else. And I bet every single person out there that complains about using Twitter or paying for it, I'll bet every single one of you have software you pay for every month. This is software. It's just because you go online to go get at it, you can have software, obviously, on our phones. There's even software PC. Well, okay. So why do you complain about paying for that software? That just doesn't make any sense to me when people complain about that. So they got used to Twitter being free, you know, but look what it turned into, you know, and he had to buy it to you know, and he's attempting to fix things as best as he can. And people fight him at every moment, but I mean, come on, people. If you really want free speech, I know Blue Anon people don't, and QAnon people probably don't, but they don't count. If they don't want to be here, they just don't come here. If they want to be here, well, these are the rules here. But I mean, we're going to have to pay for some things to have that, and you know, to be able to use the software properly. And the scraping thing that he's going on about, well, I'm sure that that's something. I know the people over at Reddit are upset about it, so there must be something to it. And so, yeah, you just won't hear me complain about paying for Twitter. I won't. And I don't complain about paying to YouTube, even though I'd like to strangle YouTube every day of my life because of the way they treat us, you know, YouTubers or content providers. Rumble, cannot complain about Rumble at all. They don't wait for you to monetize or anything. You just put up your stuff and you start getting hits. Whew, off you go. You know, I've been taking a long time to grow, but I mean, I've made $4 since September of 2021. And then, excuse me, hang on. Having a nausea attack. Talking too much. Drinking coffee. Sorry about that, folks. Didn't mean for you to see that, but okay. I've talked about it before, so now you've seen it in action. Whew. So what were we talking about? We're talking about Wally's looking at me like he's lost his mind. Oh yeah, Rumble. So Rumble, they'd have these things where videos compete against each other or something. I'm not real clear on all that. Anyways, I won a $55 US prize, and then another $5 prize, and they just deposited it into my PayPal account with a big thank you, and they're hoping to feature more of my content. I think they say that to everybody because, believe me, my content is not up there in the top 20. I don't even think it's in the top 2,000. Maybe not even in the top 20,000. Maybe not even in the top 200,000. 2 million? Maybe even 2 billion. I think they say 7 billion users. No, that can't be right. Because 7 billion is the population right now. We're closing on an 8 billion. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. I think it's so many billions, like 2 or 3 billion users. Anyway, that's still fucking, that's a lot of people. And of course, you can get your word out to more than just Canada, United States. I mean, everywhere, So I like that, at least for the English-speaking people in the other parts of the world. As unfortunately, I don't speak other languages. But and if I was to, if I could suddenly snap my fingers and say which language, it'd be automatically French. Everybody's out there, well, why not Chinese or something? No, French. I mean, Canada was settled by two peoples, the English and the French. And my family came from the Scottish part of that thing, and when they came into, I don't know where their boat landed, Montreal, Quebec City, whatever it was, no, that was French people there. And they were taken care of while they were in that part of the world till they got here, So Canada's a bilingual, country or whatever, French and English. So anyways, now if I can snap my fingers and learn 50 languages, like I watched that kid on YouTube that just, like, fuck, he's amazing in the languages he can pick up, and everybody freaks out. He goes to a place in China and he starts speaking perfect Mandarin with the right accent to these ladies at one of the restaurants, and they loved it. They were like, just freaking out, and he said, even the lady would say, your tone or whatever is so perfect. And but yeah, he just picks up on it like ping. He's one of those people that can read a sheet of music and play it exactly like the first time. Do I hear creatures out there? And Goldie is let's go see what's going on. I gotta go put that plant out, at least do one more today. God, it's terrible. What's going on here, Goldie? I see you watching things. No, nothing happening. Wow. Okay. Now what might happen is if she doesn't come back and eat it, what might happen, the more likely what will happen will be a fox, because I do have a fox here. Although my fox, who used to eat eggshells, I put eggshells out for it over on the other side, hasn't come for them. Nothing has. I'm surprised, because usually even the birds. Why am I coming in here again? Oh yeah. Next plant. This is 24 karat banana. Yeah, this will be the last one. Where's my gloves? Now, does she decide to come back because I'm coming out and she thinks I might have food for her? That's a definite possibility. One thing about Sunny, she definitely has her own mind about things. Oh, I love her. If I could bring her inside and just let the babies go, not have to raise a baby, I'd be perfectly happy with her in the house. She's a good animal, good raccoon. So you got to admire her. Trying to raise 6 babies in this environment. That's why I'm helping her. Okay, what did I say this was? 24 karat banana. Guess it'll taste like bananas. I don't know. I'm not making fun here. How did all that water get into my... God damn it. Got into my other ashtray. And it melted my leftover mosquito coils. Mosquitoes aren't bothering me at all. They're here. I can see them. I'm not running anything, but they're not bothering me at all. So I don't know what's going on there. Keep my eyes open. Rocky used, like I'd be doing something like this, and Rocky would just suddenly walk up behind me without, you know, any, obviously he's a raccoon, he's not going to try and warn me, but I mean, Rocky at that point was so tame, it's just, you know, he took it for granted that he could walk up behind me like that, and I didn't, it's not that I didn't trust him, but I was wary with him because, you know, he had mental issues because of an accident, and I didn't, you know, no idea what he might do or not. But anyway, he never came close to biting me. He only growled at me once or twice the whole time, and that was at the beginning. He was perfectly fine after that. He'd even purr sometimes. And like I said, in one of the videos, he actually came up and started licking my back of my leg one time. So I was really happy I hadn't put any muskol on. But these ones over here that I just transferred earlier, they're already recovering. Good strong genes. Pat knows how to make them strong. It's not just that they're super powerful THC and all that. These will be over 30%, but okay, that's enough for now. They're strong plants, and the stalks on them are very, very strong as compared to what I was getting seeds from elsewhere. So, but the Great Kush, when I finally get her all happy again, I'll put her back in the tent. Okay, we'll do the rest of this tomorrow. Oh shit. Well, I'll have to get up a few hours before I go do, I have to go to my friend's business, the one that did the tower here and everything, and he didn't charge me, and you know, in exchange, you know, I'm doing some filming and stuff for them for their, you know, YouTube channel and stuff. You know, they put together towers for cell things, like, you know, if you need a cell tower, you know, you don't get good reception. Starlinks, they also subcontract for a company that's around here, Storm, which is like wireless internet. And then, of course, he takes all kinds of private jobs outside of the Storm one, which is a company. But, but I had suggested to him, because I'd been watching those lawnmower videos, you know, where the kid goes in and comes in and he or she goes, you know, they drive by a yard somewhere, they see it's like looking like the Amazon jungle, so they go in and clean it all up, they film it. So now we got 3 left, that's it, in here. So they're gonna go outside, and then the other, this table has to come out, unless I can lower it right down. I don't think so, but it comes out, the other one goes back in, and we lower that baby right there and get the indoor one. And that one is from that Montreal seed company, so you know, we'll find out what how their stuff is. I got the Merci grow here now. I need to actually, I think maybe I'll get energetic before morning, and depends how late I'm up. Energetic this morning, and I'll mix up some Maxi Grow newts, to a 5-gallon pail and some water, and give all those girls out there a good feed. They probably have eaten up a lot of what's in that Sunshine Mix. Sunshine Mix has a very light, you know, feeding in it to keep the when the babies get started. But it's time. I fed them once already, the General Hydroponics Lucas formula, but I want to try this stuff. Everybody really speaks very, very well of the Maxi Grow. So, and then the next one is the Maxi Bloom. Sorry for the shh. Well, that's kind of neat, man. Sorry, guys. You know. Anyway, all right, well, let's shut this down for now. I want to go and see what's going on in the world of my postings, and I gotta make sure I stay ahead of the what do you call it? Oh, editing, so I can keep it going on online. So doesn't matter what I put up, really. I mean, you don't like it, you just go on to the next one or whatever, or don't come back, whatever. You know, I don't force anybody to do anything. 74%. So she's charging pretty good from complete death, which maybe is not a good idea, but anyway. Nice little unit. Still in perfect shape. Like I said, I've been told I can get a couple $100 for it here in Canada, so I don't know about down there, but here, no problem. But I don't want to sell it. I know that sounds crazy, because usually I just brought it back or sold it, and I'm going to myself like, Jesus, I don't know why I'm doing that. I mean, they come with really good cameras, like really, really good cameras. So anyway, okay, let's get this done. Thank you for coming. If anybody out there wants to give me a hand with the sites and material and all the costs and all that, there's a Patreon you can do for a monthly thing, help feed the pets. I can't remember the name of them now, but like there's like one that, you know, like $1 a month to help feed the pets, or 3, 4. Oh, anyway, if you just go to patreon.com/ladfromthewoods, it's down in the link too. You'll see what I'm talking about. And then there's other places like Buy Me a Coffee or PayPal. So if anybody feels like they want to help out, it's always appreciated. So, and I'll certainly blab my mouth out it. As I always do. I always ask first though. If somebody doesn't want me saying, well, you know, I sent over $20 or something, then I wouldn't do. But if they do, they don't care, well, you're going to hear about it. It's like Diana Godfrey. I mean, you know, and she actually comments back and forth. So that's what I was saying earlier in the video. I wish that I had a more direct way of talking to her. So anyways, because like her and her family are up there out in the big boonies, and the pictures I've seen, they put together like a really nice place. So I'd sure love to know and see how they're doing and stuff. So anyways, maybe eventually I can go out there and drop by and say good day once I get that trailer. That's another thing. Now, see, Tuesday everything's open. It's going to be, we got to go get the trailer this week. That's a no, I am not putting that off no more, man. It's time now. I want that trailer here. So, okay, anyway, like I said, thanks for coming. Please like, share, and subscribe. That helps more than anything else, really. And you can check in my allmylinks.com/ladfromthewoods, and you'll see my other sites: Wicked Tunes, UFO, UAP, First Contact, A Voice in the Bush. What's the other one I do? I help my friend Anna with hers. It's Anna Paula Fisher. I forgot. There's another one. Lad from the Woods, which you know. And oh, Winterfell too. Winterfell Hunt and Fish Camp, but only fishing and hunting stuff goes there. So they're two separate. Even though I'm at the same camp, I separate. The Lad from the stuff is all the nonsense, whatever. You already know that's been coming here. But Winterfell is strictly to do with fishing. So I mean, all the videos and everything I'm doing when I go fishing, you know, this in August, all that stuff will be going up on Winterfell. So it'll go up on Lad from the Woods too, but at least Winterfell will have it for sure. I just don't, you know, I won't go and talk about UFOs on Winterfell, or if I get into a political rant about something that doesn't go on Winterfell. So there you go. See you later. Bye. Everybody be good out there. Be safe and be good to your fellow person.
We're gonna do it our way.